Okay, let me just turn on the lights. So, today's a very sunny day. It's beautiful. Also today I woke up a little bit later. I took too many sleeping pills because I wasn't able to sleep, and I slept pretty late. Well, at 1 p.m., 1 a.m. And then this morning I struggled a little bit to wake up. So let's check this. These dreams that I had. And well, sorry about that. I was reading a message. This is Bonnie. They were outside the sunshine. I don't know why she's here. She should be outside taking the sun. ¿Qué no se fuera, Bonita? By the way, my native language is Spanish. I don't know if these two understand anything of it, but they understand a couple of words. What's referring to food and going to the park and she. It's the same word in English and Spanish, so she knew what that means. So, let me start by telling what happened yesterday. Well, yesterday was, I called this company. I think I already mentioned that story because I recorded that pretty early in the morning, but they were supposed to send me something, and at the end they didn't. I'm still waiting today, so I really have no hope. I feel sad about it, but it's okay. Then, I don't know, I made a mistake of telling my mother that. She kind of got worried and called me, and she stayed with me by the phone like 2 hours. It's okay. There's something else that happened yesterday. Was not, I don't know. I'm still confused about it. Not ready to talk about it here on camera. I may do a private diary for myself and keep it for myself because I don't want to remember. And I'm that kind of person that easily forgets everything. Other than that, I spend some time watching some old PewDiePie videos, you know, the ones that he made with Jacksepticeye and his friends. I just watch the late videos as they come, but from time to time I watch some of the oldest videos, and I got hooked by the videos that he did with his friends. So they were really entertaining. I find them interesting also. Dance. Dun, 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 dun. Let's make this show about you. You're more interesting than myself, aren't you? Look at these. Shut up. She's hearing a dog barking. Wait, Andrew. She's going outside to bark. And she's back. Now, that's Kira barking. Wait a second, let me open the door because so that was it for that. I also saw a video about actually I don't know her name. I just know the channel name is Asexualize. I'm gonna make another video in a minute about that. I was kind of interested. It was I really entertained. I don't want to say funny because it may sound offensive, but I find it as something, I don't know, this word that's between cute and fun. Something that's cute and fun at the same time by innocence or too much honesty. But that's what I felt, and I will talk about that later. I will make a different video about that subject. Right now, I just want to spend a little bit of time on what I drank. Damn, I lost it. Here should be, just give me a second. Oh, here it is. So, this was a very interesting dream. Let me remember the details. Okay, I was in this factory. It was in space. Maybe I dream about that because I used to work a lot in factories. I'm always worked in the administration areas on the factories. My city is a place where it's full of factories. Production is one of the things that everything's a lot of stuff is made here. Mostly industrial stuff. Also mostly related with steel. So that's why I'm maybe so familiar with that factory environment. So I was working in this factory in space, and I don't even remember what we were doing there, or what was I doing there. And damn, I should take note of the details. I forgot them all. But I think it's a very interesting subject. I was thinking about a sci-fi project about that. I also wrote a little bit about one story of a space factory. It was like it was a small space community. What they do is basically they go to these asteroids and they get some minerals and stuff. Semi-process it, and when they go back to, I don't know, it was Earth or another, they go back to their planet. On the way, because it's a very long way. Instead of just having the materials staying there, they process them and make stuff with them. So when they arrive to Earth or the planet, they have an extra value on them. So now they have something made out of the raw material. And inside this spaceship, there was this storage area and a small mall, like a shopping area, so the workers can go there shopping. And the story, that's the general base of how the universe is, and the story is something completely different. I don't want to mention too much about it right now because the subject of this video is something else. So I think that was it. That was pretty much what I... Oh no, I had another dream. This is I remember now. I dream about a school. This school was more like and I have dreamed with this place before. It looks like a golf course or a club for, look, yeah, like a club for rich people. But inside the club there's this building in which there's the school and the classrooms. And I was in there like having a class. It was a small classroom, not as big as the ones that I'm used to. Let me just take a drink of coffee, if you don't mind. put some vitamins on my and minerals, so protein, sorry, on my coffee. So it's a little thicker than the usual coffee. Now, so just imagine a huge garden with a lot of, but not like a golf course, but there's also some trees and plants and everything. And there's this building like the clubhouse, and there's upstairs and downstairs, of course. So upstairs there's a couple of classrooms, and downstairs there are other classrooms. So the stairs go directly outside from the second floor, and we were the second floor and close to the stairs. We were taking this class that I mentioned, and the teacher was saying something, and then because of that, I remember. I need to finish what I started, because I need to deliver. It was a drawing. I need to deliver this drawing, and I haven't made the detail on it. So I took my drawing board. Well, it's like not a huge notebook. Maybe you're familiar with those. I don't know. I took it out, and I was finishing these details, and then I finished, I closed it, and I looked back up, and everybody was gone except for one other student that was still there with me. And I was a little bit confused, but it seems that he kind of knew what was happening, so he just looked at me, stand up and walk outside. I just followed him, and we went downstairs. There was, as I mentioned, this garden and the plants, and there was the group of students like walking away. So that what I was thinking is, not that long ago that they just stand up and leave. So we catch them and ask the teacher if we can join the group again, because we just didn't hear when they were leaving, and they say like kind of hesitant, okay. And a little bit annoyed that we weren't paying attention when that happened. And I think I woke up immediately after that. It's a shame that I don't remember the factory dream. I had a similar dream before, and I remember all these panels and the staff and all the stuff that was going on, and how strict they were about which doors you can go in, which doors you cannot pass, and stuff like that, and which areas were you supposed to be, and that you should not go to other areas of the factory. And so I felt I was kind of a rebel in that other dream, and I don't know what was my specific task, but I was moving around all the time. And but it's a shame that I don't remember. I remember that dream that I probably dreamed like 1 year ago, and I don't remember what I just dreamed yesterday. But that's how it is. That's how it is. Now, you may not know that, or you may have not already noticed that my videos are like 10 minutes long, and that's what I'm trying to keep. I always kind of guess when the 10 minutes are past, and I'm good at that. But this time I wanted to use a watch. I put it there, and now I'm seeing it, and it's stuck. It's not moving. So what the? So my father gave me this. He had very often see that I don't wear a watch, and he wants to he gave me one. This is not a good brand or anything, but it was a cute detail. I maybe paint it because it's getting rust. You know, it's not really good quality. It's really old. I may have like 20 years with it. I opened it recently because I need to. I wanted to use it, and the battery was dead, of course. After those many years, and I realized it's a very tiny mechanism inside this huge stuff. Like those female wristwatches that are very tiny. It's one of those inside this huge uh, chunk of metal. Now, I think that's it for today. I will start the other video while I'm on the mood. See you next time.